Hello there, Lynx here, and welcome to Sakura Forest Goes Free. We are after the third ending, Arie's ending. Let's check it out. Let's see which choices will lead to that exactly. So I actually have no idea. I think our next page, thank you. I think we can say safely here Aiyana and Maia over here, the relationship. Let's go. Aiyana and Maia. Aiyana is my childhood friend, who I've always cared for, and Maia, though obnoxious, is unexpectedly reliable. The three of us spent a lot of time together, which deepened our bonds. Maia confessed unto Aiyana and I her loneliness, having lived in isolation in the woods for years, and we vowed that we would console her. The consolation of ours turned to a special physical, and once we had conducted the ritual to find Koko, well, I'm not going to go into that right now in front of Koko herself, but it was pretty intimate. Oh, for heaven's sake, there's a fucking mosquito as well. God damn it. Anyway, I'll remember the night fondly. We can skip a little bit now, because we do remember that night kind of fondly. Your name, of course, is still Mika, we know. We know that. We know that. A lot is happening in the background, you know, the talk, and so on, and so on, and so on. So, what we want to say now is... we actually would like to see Arie again. I wish I could see her again. I miss her, and I wish I hadn't abandoned her. I didn't mean to hurt her feelings. I don't feel I had much of a choice, but I can't stand the thought of upsetting her. I wish I could tell her that, but I'm afraid it might be too late. Well, we'll find out when we skip a little bit more. Oh boy. You know what? Those little bit of a smaller games are nice because you can actually skip the bigger games, like kinda a problem. I'm gonna say the same thing. I feel like it will not really cause any problem. She looks very pretty. This would be fun if I was involved as well. Let's go with that option. I kind of like. I kind of think this little display of skinship would be much more fun if I was you know, on the action. I want to squish Aiyana too, but I guess I'll keep my hands to myself for now at least. Really, this isn't fair. I don't like being sidelined like this. Oh my god! Anyway. Another wish of ours, right? It's too late. I wish that I could have stayed with Arie. Let's say that, I guess. That I could have stayed with her. I wish I could. I like her a lot, and I don't want her to be lonely. If I could, I would have returned her feelings. But I couldn't abandon my quest for Koko. I didn't want to betray Aiyana, or my own ideals. Well, now I found Koko, and I've started to fear that I needn't have bothered. Koko has found somebody she cares about, perhaps more than she cares about Aiyana and I. Well, that's not necessarily true. Oh, we shall thank Maia for all the great words she said to us there, because it was very useful help. I'm not that petty. And of course, you look adorable. She looks funny. But Aiyana overall is super... Okay, over here, how I will feel seeing Arie again. We'll say happy. I think I'll be happy to see her once more. I really have missed her. There's a lot I want to say to her. I want to apologize for abandoning her, and I want to reassure her that I still care. I've not known Arie all that long, but she's precious to me. It seems imperative all of a sudden that she knows that. That's right. That's right, we'll tell her that. I mean, we should probably say you've been training really hard still, right? Yes. Probably. Hopefully. Now we are winning the battle with the slimes. of course we are going to say, Aiyana, I'll fight alongside you, let's kick some ass. And some slimy ass. Now we are going to say we are worried about Arie, not the villagers. I know, terrible, but we have to. About Arie, yes. What must she think of all of this? She loves this village more than anything else. Her poor heart must be breaking. Speaking of Arie, the sounds of her village's demise must have awoken her. She flies from her tent, the auburn hair messy, crown askew, to look upon the slimes of all this with wide-eyed horror. Oh my god, what in the world is going on? Well, the battle is going on, girl. Huge battle with the slimes. And I'm like, do you still want to be my friend, Yaya? Of course! Well, of course I do. We're best friends. Same here. I'm so glad to see you, right, Arie? I missed you. Skip. Give me some scenes, please. The ones yeah, let's go. The ones we haven't seen. This is what we're here for today. After some discussion, it's decided that Aiyana and I will live with Maia in her home. What? I'm sorry, what? What? Maia wants to train Aiyana as her apprentice in the arcane arts of all things magical. I have no such abilities myself, but Maia wants me to tag along regardless. We discuss the matter as we walk through the forest from Arie's village to Maia's abode up on the cliffs. The tall uncut grass swishes about my ankles and the smell of pollen and earth is heavy in the air. It's a bright day and I can feel the sunlight warming the crown of my head and the nape of my neck. Wait, what? Yeah. I walk with a spring to my step, my ponytail swishing. I've entered a lot, but I'm full of energy. What is going on? Did I not get the ending I was after? We have to stay together. We simply have to. Maia intones as we walk side by side. We're so close, our bare shoulders are almost brushing. The three of us have overcome many challenges together. We're a team. Splitting up now would break my heart. Really? I shoot my dubious look. I had no idea you were so attached. Oh yes, I'm incredibly attached. Have I not made that apparent? I thought I'd been rather zealous in my displays of affection. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Grinning, Maia wins an arm through mine. Her sizable bust presses up against my side, which makes me fluster. I don't think I'll ever get accustomed to Maia's teasing. She's so shameless. Furthermore, I doubt Aiyana would make any significant progress in her training without you around. She needs you to act as her cheerleader. She still has confidence issues, but you are always able to cheer her. It's one of your special talents. I guess that's true. I'm not very good with magic, but I'm good at giving pep talks. Then it's decided. We'll live together from now on, and you girls will become part of my happy harem. Harem? My brow furrows. Since when did you have a harem? Since you both fell in love with me, of course. I suppose it was inevitable you would come to like me so after I worked my cute butt off to help you girlies out. You ought to repay me for my efforts. Woo-hoo-hoo. Grinning shyly, Maia loops her free arm through Aiyana's, then pulls her close. Now the three of us are standing side by side, with nary an inch of space between us. I promise I'll take good care of you. I won't leave either of you out. You'll never have cause to feel neglected or lonely or jealous. I'll shower you with affection every single day. Maia's voice drops to a sultry whisper. And every night too. I'm sure we'll have a lot of fun together. What sort of fun are you talking about? Exactly. Do you really want me to spell it out for you? Maia snickers. That would ruin the surprise. I understand that you are excited, Aiyana, but you will have to wait. I have lots of enjoyable activities for the three of us plotted out. I'll make you dress up in all sorts of outfits, and I'll grant you the pleasure of waiting upon me hand of and... Food? What? We can bath together, look at the stars, perform rituals, as we did during the blissful handful of weeks when we first met. Oh, nice. It will be wonderful. For you, maybe. I scold.
I'm start feeling this whole take you as your apprentice thing is cover you made up to take advantage of us. Oh, Yaya, you wound me. Have you ever known me to take advantage of any girl, no matter how cute, young, inexperienced and attractive she may be? Yeah, I have. You do. It quite frequently too.
Name me one time.
Use me as a child when we first met. Sakura, Forest Girls 1 to be specific.
Oh yeah, I suppose I did do that, didn't I? Maia giggles. Guilty as charged.
You're guiltier than a culprit loitering and murder scene with bloody hands holding a knife.
Come now, you're being melodramatic. I would never harm you.
Not physically maybe, but my pride still hasn't recovered from all you inflicted upon me.
I think pride is overrated anyway. You might as well cast it aside, along with your clothes.
Yeah, no. I'm not doing that while we're walking through the woods. We might run into somebody.
So, you have no qualms doing that when we're alone?
Ugh, I guess I walked into that one.
Maia's hard to deal with. She has no qualms in twisting other people's words to suit her own goals. She's as mischievous as the devil. But she was steadfast ally in Maia and Aiyana's search for Koko. If it weren't for Maia's help, I doubt we ever would have found Koko. Maia's not a bad person. I've grown quite fond of her, actually, and I don't regret all we've done together. It's been a while since she last touched me as a lover might. Part of me is relieved, but inner part feels frustrated. I want to spend more time with Maia. I want to get to know her better. And I suppose I do owe her.
Alright, fine.
I reply after an awkward pause.
It's not like you haven't seen me naked already anyway. I can do whatever you want when we're alone. If you really want to see it, I don't think it will help Aiyana develop her magical prowess, but it might help us relax.
If you're right with that, then I'm right with too. It's a bit embarrassing, but... Aiyana looks at her feet, her face flushed. I don't mind being intimate with you either, Maia. I think you'll be fine, so long as we're together. And we will be together. I know I tease you girls a lot. Your reactions are simply precious, but I'm being serious when I say you mean a lot to me. Until I met you, I lived alone. The only visitors I had were troublesome merchants like Mika, or people desperate to have their wishes granted. These people never stayed for long. They weren't interested in me. They cared instead about what favors they could extricate from me. I thought I had enough of selfish greedy humans and their petty ways. I'd consigned myself to the line of a hermit. But you guys really opened my eyes. You showed me that there are selfless people out there. You exerted a commendable amount of effort to find a friend, and I cannot help but admire you for it.
It was pretty selfish though, to look for that friend, but yeah.
You're some of the sweetest girls I've ever met. That's why I can't stand to let you go. But yeah, I mean, they were looking for childhood friends. I guess it's a bit different than what other people might have wanted off of her, right? Anywho, you're both adorable.
Maia!
I blink at her. I'm not accustomed to Maia being so earnest, and it throws me. My face starts to get hot and I can feel my heart hammering in my chest. I bet Aiyana's experiencing the same reaction as me. This is pretty embarrassing, but it's flattering nonetheless.
I'm not at all that great, but thanks, I guess.
I do not think I'm that special, but I will strive to meet your expectations. I do not want to let you down.
As if you could.
You're both charming, and your incredible bodies don't hurt. Woohoo! I scold. I trust Maia to bring the tone back down to carnal affairs. I thought we'd gotten past this. I guess Maia will never not be obsessed with lewd matters. But it's fine. I've accepted this part of Maia's personality. I like her regardless, and I'm cautiously optimistic to see how my life with her will unfold. I can hardly wait to see what will happen next. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, it's not the end yet. I was optimistic about my life with Maia once before I turned to her home in the forest. But now... okay.
This is really something else.
Aiyana and I have been living with Maia for a couple of weeks, but I'm still unaccustomed to Maia's strange days. They will fail to perplex me. Maia's been teaching Aiyana how to hone her powers, as she promised, but on the side we've been engaging in other rather dubious practices. Maia wasn't lying when she said she'd make us dress up in strange outfits. Wait, but those ears look real. She's been having a lot of fun using us as dolls. She's getting us in all sorts of bizarre free outfits which serve no purpose other than to amuse her.
Oh, you look adorable. You're like a pair of cute kitties. Woohoo! Won't you meow for your mistress? Go on, meow.
But today's look is especially weird, even for Maia. She conjured up a pair of fluffy animal ears with flick of her wrist, which are now planted upon mine and Aiyana's heads. The rest of our attire remains unchanged, but these cat ears give off a completely new impression. Aiyana seems not disturbed at all, right? Aiyana is somehow able to look cute despite these zany adornments, but I have less faith in my own appearance.
This looks so stupid.
I pinch one of my ears between my thumb and forefinger, and then give it a tug.
What's the point in this? They make you look cute. And?
I raise an eyebrow.
Is that all? Do I need any other reason to dress up the two lovely members of my harem? You exist to look pretty and to amuse me, and that's precisely what you're doing.
Maia sighs, then cups her cheeks with both hands.
My heart feels so light when I gaze upon you, Fus. You're too cute for words. Maybe these ears look adorable when they're an actual cats, but we are not cats. We're regular girls. We just look strange. I mean, we already have perfectly functional ears. I do fail to see the point in all of this. For you to look rather cutie,
I'm sorry for a second. That goddamn mosquito is back. And I could hunt it down, but given that Mike is in front of me, I kind of can't move my hands freely as I would like. Anyway, hopefully it will fly past me and I can snap its neck, kind of. Anyway.
No way! You're just being nice, Aiyana. Those ears make you look cute, but I'm too much of a tomboy to pull it off.
No, that's where you're wrong.
You might be brash, yes, but I think the gap between your typical personality and your appearance gives you a lot of appeal. It must be pretty niche appeal.
I pull a face.
Can I take this off now, Maia? The ring into my scalp. No, you can't. I still need to burn this image of you into my brain. You both look so lovely. Your flustered cheeks are to die for. Life can't get any better than this. I'm so lucky. Yeah.
I roll my eyes.
I think you're a little too into this.
I don't understand Maia's fascination with dressing us up for the life of me, but, well, wearing these silly ears is a simple matter and it makes Maia happy. When I think of it like that, it's not so very terrible. It's a bit embarrassing, sure, but I can withstand it. It's worth it to see Maia smile. Gee. I was trying to guard my heart against Maia's advance, but now I can perceive that it's entirely too late for that. I've always loved Aiyana, but somehow during my travels I always end up falling for Maia. She's not really my type, and I still find her irritating, but...
Well, you can stare for a bit longer if you like it that much. I guess I don't mind.
I think I might have fallen in love with her. Now why would I go and do stupid things like that? I really am an idiot. Okay, so I was going after Arie's ending and I ended up getting Harem ending? I did not know there was a Harem ending. I thought I just skipped a scene somewhere, but I guess not. I mean, we'll try again in the next episode, of course, because I do want to get the next ending. So yeah, I'll see you there. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye bye!